guys, welcome in. Welcome to Magical Makeup with Christy. Lena's not feeling so great, but she didn't want to leave me by myself, so I have a partner in crime here to hang out while I do Loki makeup. I couldn't really think of anything that I really wanted to do other than I like Loki, so let's do Loki.
Okay, she likes Loki. She says she likes Loki. Like, I'm sorry, she's hardcore obsessed with Loki.
This is a fact. And I was obsessed with Loki before being obsessed with Loki was trendy.
Is that kind of like you like country music before country music was cool?
I never liked country music.
Okay, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore, just saying.
There are some things I like, but for the most part, I don't listen to country music.
Hey, Timothy Rainwater, welcome in.
Hey, Timothy, welcome in.
I'm not sick, if anyone's wondering. It's been a really stressful week, culminating in a really stressful day at school, and I get migraines, and so I have a stress migraine going on.
I accidentally started taking the makeup off my eyebrow, so I'm gonna have to go grab my sponge and redo my eyebrow. I'll be right back.
You just do one eyebrow on and one eyebrow off. It'll be fine.
No, we're not doing that.
She never likes my ideas. Just saying. So I hope everyone is having a great day. I still am trying to figure out what I'm doing for Christy's Who's of Whoville collab. I feel like I got everything done except that. I've got a couple videos after Christmas to do, but I think finally this morning got it figured out. I found it was a picture on Pinterest. It says, "In a world of Grinches, be a Cindy Lou Who," and it's got Cindy Lou Who on it. And I tried to clean up the file because I'm sorry, I wasn't spending $7 on a file. Plus, it's copyright, and I don't buy copyright files. So I was like, okay, I can recreate the wording part. And then find a free clip art of like Cindy Lou Who or the Leaning Tree and put it on there and make a little photo frame thing. So that collab is next Friday. So I do have Craft and Chat on Sunday to get that done.
You're talking about the Who?
The Who collab. I don't have it done yet.
I just that's the reason I post the links today is because I just uploaded and scheduled mine.
Well, like I was saying that I found a cute it's like of showing the photo for the file on Pinterest. It was $7, and I don't buy copyright files because they don't have copyright licensing to sell them. So I'm gonna recreate it on my own because I can do that and not sell it and be fine. I'm a very stickler for the rules.
Well, you are
90% of the time.
You are a teacher or para, which is pretty much the same thing.
Some teachers would agree, some teachers would argue, like very hardly argue.
I would agree that it's the same thing. You just don't get paid as much, which sucks because I feel like paras do more work than the actual teachers do.
Please say it louder for the people who work at Casey's gas station and make more than I do.
Right? I think I heard somewhere that minimum wage has gone up to even more now. And I'm like, where's my raise?
Preach that.
I feel like if minimum wage goes up, everyone else's wages have to go up too.
You would think.
That's not how it works.
That's when you quit and go, okay, now you have to hire me back at what I need to be paid.
No. I'm not going to do that. I got like 25 days of PTO. I don't want to start back over at 15.
Get a true that. I think that I like this. People should seriously stop expecting normal from me. We all know it's just not going to happen. I was dancing around like a ballerina in the lunchroom. And some of the fifth graders were looking at me like I had lost my mind, which, let's be honest, I probably have. And some of the fourth graders just started clapping. And so I started bowing and curtsying. And one of the fourth graders stands up and goes, "And that's how you get on Mrs. Hall's good side."
I like to dance around. I don't see anything wrong with it.
I do too. The 5th graders just think I'm nuts 90% of the time.
I don't think they think you're nuts. I think they wish that they had the guts to do that. I was going to say balls, but
so today was tonight was actually supposed to be the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade Christmas concert. But a couple weeks ago, when we had a spike in positive cases in the county, the school had to make a decision, like, do we go forward with having a night concert, or do we make, with everybody and a lot of parents, or do we separate it and do it during the day and have it by grade level at different times? And that's what they ended up doing.
probably better.
And one of my students had been gone for a lot of the month of November, because a family member was positive and then he was positive, and so he was gone up until like right before Thanksgiving break. He came back from one day, came back, and then we had a week of Thanksgiving break, and then we came back, and in the time that he was gone, they learned all of the hand motions for one of their songs. And when he came back, he was really freaking out about it. And so I'm like, you know what? It's okay. You're not in the front. Why don't you just sway back and forth? So that's what he's been doing since we came back from Thanksgiving break last week. So imagine my surprise when in the middle of the concert, and when we start that song, he starts doing the hand motions for it. I bawled.
Oh, he caught on.
No, yes and no. A couple of the girls worked with him at recess, and no one told me. And he's like, did you like your surprise? And I've got mascara and eyeliner running down my face. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, I am so stinking proud of you. And his mom's kind of looking at me really funny, because like his mom knows I'm his parent, and I had to explain he hasn't done the hand gestures at all. They learned them while he was gone, and he's just been swaying back and forth in music class for 2 weeks. And today's the first time I'd ever seen him do the hand gestures, and it was awesome. And I just cried. I bawled.
Aw.
Timothy Rainwater says, yes, I agree. There needs to be a salary chart made that reflects the increase in minimum wage plus years of service for others.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of like everyone just getting a pay raise to the same amount, they should take the pay raise amount, the lowest person, like say they were making $7.50 and now the minimum wage is $14.50. Give everybody a $7 raise.
But if they do that, the businesses won't make any money. So
that's where inflation starts and prices go up.
Yep.
That's the thing. When you raise minimum wage,
when you want $15 to work at McDonald's and flip a hamburger. Sorry, that bugs me.
That's why you go to Wendy's and get you a salad. It costs $15, where you can go to a sit-down restaurant and get a salad and it's going to cost you $16. I would rather go to a sit-down restaurant, pay $16 for a salad, than pay $15 for a much smaller
roaster salad.
Yeah. Because let's be real, I'm not going to make them at home. It's a waste of money to sit there and buy salad mix and half of it go bad in your refrigerator. You're actually spending more money to get all the ingredients for salad, and it'll make like 2 salads, and then it goes bad. So you might as well just go out and get your salad.
I agree with that.
Why I don't really eat a whole lot of salad.
Like, I go through spurts where I'll eat a lot of salad or I'll make like a lot of wraps. Excuse me. And so I buy the boxed salad, the one in the plastic box from like Walmart or Target or Kroger.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes that one of the small ones, like, it won't even get me through a week. And there's sometimes where a month later I've used like half of that small box. I think it depends on what kind of mood you're in.
Yeah, I would say. And it really depends on the other ingredients you have and how fresh it is, because a salad is not a salad. It's got to be fresh. It's got to have good ingredients for it to taste good. Like, there's a place here, it's local. It's called Toots. They have really good ranch dressing, like phenomenal ranch dressing. And I'll get their salad because the ranch dressing's good. But their salads aren't extremely fresh.
You know what I want?
And
I
then,
want to go to Mongolian barbecue.
You want what barbecue?
Build your own stir fry, like Who Hut.
They have a barbecue place here. It's called Slick Pig, and they have like the most amazing smoked chicken wings. I got makeup on my computer and I don't know how.
Hey, Loki.
He's barking because
It's Loki night.
Yeah, it's Loki night. But my husband and my daughter's home from basketball.
I don't know what the kids were talking about at lunch today, but they're like, Mrs. Hall, do you know what the hottest pepper is? And I go, no, what is it? They're like, it's the Carolina Reaper. And I go, that's not that bad. They kind of look at me and went, how do you know? And I'm like, because it's a sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. They're like, you can't eat it. And I go, I do all the time. And Christy's over here laughing because I ate it on her New Year's Eve stream and about died.
When we were in Gatlinburg, my son was talking about this. You probably saw it on my stories if you look at my stories when I was up there. My son was talking about some jelly bean or something that was really hot, and then we couldn't find it, but we found the gummy bear, and it was so hot, like he got sick. It was jagged, and it was really something that you should never eat. Excuse me. Okay. Let's get this party started.
Okay.
We don't have anybody in chat right now.
Nope. They think we're nuts. I'm telling you.
I didn't share it out. I've been bad about that lately.
I think I can't even talk. I think there's a lot going on. There's Christmas concerts and there's, holiday parties and all kinds of stuff. We're in December and people are actually able to get together unlike they could last year. So I think a lot of people are out and about. Like this Sunday is the last craft and chat until middle of next month.
And that's another reason why having your birthday during the holiday season sucks.
Because we all run away?
Yep. It's hard to get people to come out to celebrate my birthday. So I remember like several years ago, I was telling Robbie I wanted to have a black and white birthday party, like where everyone had to wear black and white or black or white.
Okay.
And then like it got closer to time and I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to come anyway. Because it's a week before freaking Christmas. Nobody comes. No one ever came to my birthday stuff when I was a kid. I'd have like 3 people show up. And everyone's reason was, well, it was the holiday season.
There's a couple of kids who have birthdays right around Christmas, and so they celebrated them like right before school let out for the summer at school.
can't remember. Like, I do remember I had like maybe 2 birthday parties as a kid, and one like 4 people showed up, and then the other one 3 people showed up, and that was it. It's just really hard getting people together during the holiday season if it's not holiday season related.
It really is, and that's why I just decided to end it for the year next week. Because I know some people are out of school starting on the 17th. Some people like have only like maybe Monday or Tuesday of the following week. So a lot of people are going to be doing holiday stuff that weekend. And then the following weekend is Christmas. And then we're on vacation. And then the 2nd we're on vacation. The 9th we're coming home. And as much as I love you guys, I'm just not going to be up at, 1 a.m. to have a really long travel day to try to do a craft and chat. It's just not happening.
No, I wouldn't. I would imagine not. Hi, Anna. Welcome in.
Hey, Anna. So we're going to start craft and chat on the 16th, and then we're only going to do it every other week unless there's something specific, like, that needs to happen.
We haven't done a travel talk or a castle chat in months.
I know. There's just so much going on.
Oh, I've used both of my Nightmare Before Christmas palettes and my James Morphe palette. My eyes are going to look green because my eyes are like a chameleon. They change colors from blue to green. I can't just have normal colored eyes. They have to change colors for whatever reason.
Oh, I just can't function.
He's sleepy.
I'm very sleepy. I didn't sleep great last night worrying about the concert today, and one of the girls that's not mine was having really bad anxiety yesterday and today before the concert. Like, she fainted in the middle of the concert and fell like off the stage. But the principal caught her, so good. So I was worrying about her and when she can actually make it through the concert, and obviously she didn't. Well, we came and talked. And like, just I can't. Worry about that and worry about other things, and is this done? Did I get that done? And what was that sound outside? And it's almost midnight. I just want to go to bed. So I am hoping for a good night's sleep tonight.
I haven't slept good in a while either.
Okay, you know that moment where you can physically feel the painkiller kicking in?
Yeah.
It's like this, like, knot is like untying. You're like, oh my god, that feels so much better.
So is Sami coming on later?
Yeah, she said she was. Her message is 6. I was on at 6:45, so it was after that. It said she's still at work, but we'll be on as soon as she gets home. But I mean, it's already 20 minutes into the stream.
Yeah. So she'll probably just pop on and not do any makeup. I'm having like allergic reaction to something. I got a little bubble on my eyelid right here.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, was it Monday? I think it was. We had chicken quesadillas for lunch at school, and one of the kids goes, "Mrs. Hall, they're really hard." And I go, "Are they really?" He literally took his quesadilla and went onto his tray, and that's what it sounded like.
Did they let him get something else to eat?
I'm like, I think they have some other ones. Do you want me to go look? And he's like, "No, I'm just not hungry anymore." And I'm like, "Okay." And then one of the kids a little bit later goes, "Mrs. Hall, I lost my tooth."
Oh no.
And here it is. He shows me the quesadilla, and the tooth is sticking out of the quesadilla with blood on it. And I'm like, okay, breathe.
Well, I'm sure it was like a baby tooth, right? It was gonna come out.
It was a baby tooth. Like, okay, like just go to the nurse. Take you and your quesadilla filled tooth quesadilla and go see the nurse.
Because I'm pretty sure like ages 10 and 11 are when they start losing the last of their teeth.
Yeah. So then today, one of the kids goes, "Mrs. Hall, my tooth's kind of loose. Can you pull it for me?" And I said,
"Oh my God.
Go see the nurse, please."
No.
That's what she is for, not me.
I'm like, no, I cannot pull your tooth for you. I'm so sorry.
Well, we have to watch these like training videos, how to deal with things as they happen, and whatnot. And one of the videos we always have to do is one about bloodborne pathogens.
Yeah.
And so I was working on it earlier in the school year, and I stopped and went, "This is the most retarded thing ever." And my supervisor teacher just kind of looks and goes, "Why?" I go, "Because it's dealing with stuff in a hospital in Chicago. I'm sorry, if you cut off a limb, I'm calling 911 and passing out. If you slice your finger open on the playground, I'm sending you to the nurse." End of story. Like, you may die on the way there. I don't know, but I will be passed out waiting on the same emergency crew you are. And she just starts laughing, and she goes, "It is not." And one of the other teachers goes, "Yeah, it is. I just finished that one too." Like, what is happening?
I think the bloodborne pathogen ones at all the like schools and places just buy the same stuff.
I'm like,
training.
But literally, they're like, "What will you do if someone shows up with a chopped off limb?" And I'm like, "I'm not in Marion Elementary School is not the local ER, so I don't think I'm going to have to deal with that."
I'm going to call 911.
Again, I will call 911 and pass out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, no, this just isn't happening.
I was a first responder for years. I was also a lifeguard, which is why I was a first responder.
But yeah, no, you come to school with a severed limb, I'm probably gonna have the police question you of why you dropped your kid with a severed limb off at school.
Well,
you know,
did they potentially get their arm severed on a swing set?
No, I'm saying like if a parent shows up in the morning and they're bleeding because they chopped off a finger at home before school, I'm gonna go, that's ER, not school. But then we also have had to explain to parents that, "I'm sorry, your child is throwing up. They can't come to school today." So
yeah.
really, nothing would surprise me at this point. And I don't know what your school policy is now, Christy, but ours is you cannot be throwing up or have a fever for 72 hours now instead of just 24.
Same. Same.
And several parents are like, well, why? And we're like, so that we know it's not something else.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are just too paranoid.
We don't want the sickness to spread around through the whole school.
Right?
But our school offers, like Ephraim, they have laptops at their school that they get to bring home. So if he gets quarantined for whatever reason, he can do school from home. Presley has been quarantined twice, and they do packets. Like they leave packets at the outside at the front of the school, and you got to go pick them up for the entire week.
Yeah, that's how it is here too. Starting in 6th grade, they get them in 4th grade, but you can't take them home. They have they have Chromebooks, but they can't actually take them home until they are 7th graders. They can use them at school, but they can't take them home.
I think last year was the first year he could take them home. But last year was, everything that happened.
Right. Last year was not normal.
This year is still not normal, though.
It's more normal than last year. I mean, we're going on field trips and...
Oh, really? We're not doing field trips yet.
Kindergarten's been on 4 already.
Wow. Yeah, we're not doing field trips
yet. Kindergarten's been to the zoo. They've been to a local farm and got to make homemade butter. They went to somewhere else. I was like, oh, can I go be in kindergarten for today? Well, one of the students that...
Hi, Gonzo. Welcome in.
Hey, Gonzo. One of the kids, I don't work with him, like, per se, but I have worked with him. And he lives with Grandma. And so him and Grandma made cookies last night. And so Grandma dropped him off at the school. And there was, like, one for each of the people that he worked with. So I had one, and another pair I work with had one. And so we ate it, and they were cute. They were little angel sugar cookies, and they had made homemade frosting and like dyed it themselves. And so you can still kind of see it. My tongue's kind of blue. And so I went, Susie, your tongue's blue. And she's like, yours is too. I said, we should go tell them that we're sick and have to go home. So we went to the office, and we went, Justin, who's our principal, we're sick. And he's like, go back to work. But we're sick. No, you're not. Go to work.
I have literally pretty much used just these main 2 palettes, the Revolution Nightmare for Christmas ones. I've used a little bit from the other one, but mainly just these 2.
Yeah, he was not enthused with our ploy to get out of being at work today.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't have anybody that reports to me, so not like directly, not to someone that approves time off or anything.
We thought it was funny.
I mean, I would think it was funny too.
Yeah. Our sense of humor is quite interesting, especially when the two of us get together doing stuff. We were coming up with all kinds of ways to get out of being at work, and one of her kids that she's one-on-one with looks at us and goes, "You have to be at school because we're at school, and you're in charge of us." And
not wrong.
My one-on-one that I work with goes, I'm in charge of Miss Lena, because otherwise she'd sit in the middle of the road and with oncoming traffic in the middle of a tornado drill. And so, which is actually true, because he doesn't like the sound that the tornado sirens make. So I kept going, okay, is this where I need to go? I'll just sit down right here, like in random spots, as we were going to because we actually have to go outside and cross the road and go to a whole different building for a tornado drill.
For tornado drill? That's ridiculous.
As long as we have enough time, otherwise we go to the bathroom. And so he's like, come. When we were getting on the bus to go to the concert, he's like, "Come on, Miss Call. I need to make sure that you get on the bus. Otherwise, you're liable to stay here and just color."
That's fine.
I'm like,
Enzo is asking if we're looking forward to the holidays.
Well, you answer first. It's your stream.
Yeah, I guess so. I try not to think too much about the holidays until after the 17th.
She wants her birthday to be unmarred by the holidays.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am looking forward to, it'll be a little over 2 weeks, I think, break. Let me see. 1, 2, yeah, I'll just be a little over, about 2.5 weeks for break for me, and we'll be at Disney/Universal for a majority of it. So yes, I am looking forward to the holidays.
Ooh, I think I'm going to do black eyeliner under my eyelids to make it look more devilish.
Devilish?
Well, you know. More Loki.
More.
Where? Ooh, I got green. I think I'm going to do black. Okay. I usually don't use black eyeliner under here because it's kind of not really supposed to. Not my age, anyway. Luna's over here whining.
Luna!
Oh, Luna, come here, honey. Luna, come here, baby. He's had it rough lately. That poor baby. Okay.
Sami sent a voice message. She's not going to be on. She's just getting off work.
Okay.
So I will stay on with you until 8.
Hopefully I'll be done by then.
I hope so, because that's as long as you get me.
If anyone's new to the stream, I'm using Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner pen by Too Faced, which is my go-to.
Yeah, that's her thing.
I don't use liquid eyeliner under my eyelid though. On the bottom eyelid, I use gel on those. You hear her?
I do.
Come here, Unis. Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, don't come over here then.
Luna wants to see you, baby.
Hold on, I'll get you. Oh, somebody came in. She ran off.
Luna abandoned me. It's okay. It's probably someone that she likes better, and she's like, "Ooh, they'll give me a treat."
Don't say that too loud.
Hey, Luna.
Okay.
You a treat. I think Christy would not be happy with me because then she'd get all kinds of crazy.
She can't have one right now.
Why?
Because she's still on rice and chicken.
You're torturing your poor dog.
Making sure she gets better.
She's not going to get better on icky hospital food.
No. She's got to be able to digest food fully without having the runs before I take her off icky hospital food.
Poor mistreated puppy. Poor puppy.
$20 minutes? I don't know if I'll be done in 20 minutes or not.
Like you may end up finishing on your own, girlfriend.
That's all right.
You love me anyway.
Yep.
Hey, you're lucky I got out of bed. I told Sam's like, you can do your stream. I go, I don't know. I may just message Christy and tell her that I've got a headache. And he's like, but you like doing your stream and it might make you feel better. And I'm like, okay.
Has it made you feel any better? Or do you still feel icky?
Yeah, somewhat. But shh, we can't tell him he's right. Actually, he knows he's right a lot of the time. So it's
Well, that's not fair. You're not supposed to know when they're right.
he's right more times than I am, so it's all good. Okay, that's not helping me feel less stressed. That's stressing me out. So
What are you looking at that's stressing you out?
I was playing Waduku, and I'm playing this. They call it a journey, and I kept losing for like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is not helping me feel less stressed. This is making me stressed out. We're gonna play some emoji blitz now. We hope that everyone is having a great night, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Yep, if you are hanging out with us, we thank you for it.
And thank you. Make sure if you have not yet to hit the like button. Not too hard. You don't want to break your computer.
Hit the like button an even number of times. Or odd number of times. It's odd number of times, not an even number of times. Where did I put that stuff? I was just using it.
I ate it.
No, don't do that. Ow, it's stuck in my face. Oh, that tape didn't want to come off.
Yes, you did put tape on your eyeballs.
But it didn't want to come off. Normally it's not so hard to get off.
That was some sticky tape.
Yep.
Well, at least I know I will sleep really well tonight. I am looking forward to that.
You're going to take some knockout meds?
I am. I took a couple Tylenol like at 6, so I think by the time I actually lay down to go to bed here in 15-ish minutes, I can at least take a small swig of NyQuil and be fine.
NyQuil makes me restless. It gives my son nightmares.
That's scary. I have to be careful with how much I use. When we lost Howard, I was using it to make me go to sleep, so I have to be careful with how much I use.
I take Tylenol at night.
Tylenol doesn't make me tired.
It doesn't make me tired either. It just kind of helps with any kind of, like how your muscles tense up when you start to try to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't take it like throughout the day usually, unless I just get a migraine or something. So. That one's empty. Moving to the fun one. Well, that was a different flavor.
Okay. Gonzo should come on and do his makeup for your birthday. That'd be fun. And funny.
No, Nick is.
Is Nick actually going to do his makeup?
Oh, I don't know. You can probably try to convince him to.
You need to do your makeup and then like go get McDonald's or something.
I've done that before. Well, I don't get McDonald's, but I've gone out in public before. I went to the post office when I had the spider on my face.
Did you really?
Yeah, and the guy was like, got like a spider or something on your face. I was like, yep.
I know, it's my pet. Would you like to see it? His name is Fred.
What did I name him?
I don't remember.
I remember naming him, but I don't remember what. The naming was more for like fun, not because I'm crazy, or maybe it was because I'm crazy. I don't know.
We named the ghost in Sammy's closet.
Yeah, that we did.
Good old Fred.
Good old Fred.
I don't like her new setup. Now I can't say hi to Fred. There might have been a reason she did that.
She moves stuff around?
Uh-huh. You don't see her closet anymore. You see her living room. Yep.
I don't know if you can see the gold horn.
I like it.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a half horn on the other side so that I'm the female Loki. Can you see that? The half horn?
Kinda. You may have to outline them in black.
I'll just leave them in gold. You might be able to see it in pictures. All that gold.
All that glitters is gold.
Uh-huh.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Uh-huh.
So what are your New Year's Eve plans?
I have none. We don't ever do anything for New Year's Eve.
Is that why you streamed last year?
Did I?
Yeah. It's the first time you invited me on Magical Makeup. Can't believe you forget that.
I guess that is why I streamed. Yeah, we don't do anything.
Just saying.
Magical Makeup this one's on the 30th.
And I will not be there.
Shame on you.
I will be in Florida.
Ooh. No. You should have fun. I haven't been at the parks for New Year's.
I was at Pop Century a couple of years ago, but I think the parks are just a little too crazy. And I like to go to bed at a normal time.
Oh, I like being at the parks late. I like shutting down the parks. I think it's fun.
No. Not my cup of tea.
I'm definitely a park shutter downer.
I'm more a park opener.
I'll do that too. Rope drop to close.
Oh, that's just too much.
I like it.
I'm old.
And I try to be a last person out sometimes. Right, all I have left are my lips and a little bit of blush and my eyelashes. So I probably won't get it done in 10 minutes, but it will be close.
Okay. Well, I guess I can start saying what's coming up on my channel then.
What?
I can say what's coming up on our channel then.
Okay.
Just leave us like this. So like I said, we are getting ready for vacation. We are going to be at Universal, and then we are going to be at Disney. I am doing the 5K. Sam and I are doing the 5K for Marathon Weekend, and for Give Kids the World, we're doing a charity run. And we are doing it in memory of my brother Howard, who we lost a couple years ago to a house fire. So those vlogs will start in January. And then Sunday is the last Craft and Chat for the year. They will resume on January 16th, and they will go every other week. So be watching for those. We have several trips planned. We have 2 cruises booked. We have one that is a Carnival cruise and one that is a Royal Caribbean cruise. The first one is the Royal Caribbean one in July, and it is Independence of the Sea, which is the sister ship to Freedom of the Seas, which we sailed on this year. So we are really looking forward to that, being able to compare and contrast the ships. And then being able to compare and contrast between Royal Caribbean and Carnival. And Carnival will be coming up later next year. We have some trips to Branson planned. And then that's about it.
I've got some collabs.
Yeah, the collabs and swap stuff.
Some unboxings. My birthday is next Friday, and I'll be going to the same restaurant we go to every year, except for last year, because last year I was at Disney. And then the next day we'll be at Dollywood.
Woohoo! You have some fun things planned then.
Yeah, I suppose. Not all the fun stuff you got planned, but some stuff.
I think fun is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could have fun laying in the middle of my bed reading a book. So I am just a very plain, simple person.
I used to read a lot. Hardly ever do now.
See, I don't have kids to mess with after I get home, so I can do things like read and stuff like that.
Well, I would get like entranced in a book and end up reading a whole book in a night.
I get that. I've done that. I actually have to give myself a cutoff time and go, nope, I'm set an alarm and I will only read till X time and then I have to put it down. So, and I was the one that would hide under the covers with a battery, with a flashlight to read.
I didn't do that.
I hid my reading books behind my textbooks in school because I didn't want to deal with it. And now one of my students that I have now tries to do the same thing. So I'm like, my teachers are just laughing at me because I've got my own student. I've got myself as a student now.
Right last time, and then I'll do my lips. Might do some more with this old bow. I don't know. I guess I probably could have put this sparkly gold in that, but that's all right. Okay.
It looks really good, Christy.
Thank you. I have my Hawkeye one for next week all planned out.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's you, though. You have your looks planned out fairly decent amount in advance.
Most of the time, like, if I'm not sure what I want to do, I don't look it up until the day of. But if it's something that I've been waiting to do, oh, I know. Wait. Welcome in, Nicole. Thank
Hi,
you.
Nicole. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with us tonight. We're getting ready to start wrapping things up for the night. So,
well, Lena is. I'll stay on just a little bit longer because I'm not done.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Make sure if you haven't yet to subscribe to Christy's channel. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you on my channel on Sunday for Craft a Chat.
Have a good night, Lena. Feel better.
Thanks.
So I'm doing a Loki look, if no one knew. And right now I'm applying lashes, and these are Kiss brand lashes. And I'm kind of struggling with one for some reason. Probably because they're the thicker ones. I don't usually use the thick ones like this. I do typically use Kiss brand magnetic eyeliner, though. It's my preferred eyeliner for magnetic eyeliner. Right, and then all I have left there are my lips once I get this on. I think I probably just need to trim the lash more. Kind of big for my eyes. It'll do for pictures. So that's done. Lips is last. That's all I have left. And I'm going to use these KAB lips right here. Lips, huh? It's lip liner. It's Cherry Pie. And I'm going to just line my lips. And then I also use this as a blush. So what I do to do that is I just run a little bit on my hand like that. So that's the lip liner. And then I'm doing the lipstick. Same process. Couple spots on my hand. And then I'm doing the lip gloss. By the way, KEB lip gloss and lipstick and stuff kind of tastes like vanilla. It smells like vanilla. I just did a little there. And this is actually Too Faced lip injection. So it's like a plumper. And I put that over it if I have the right color. And I do. And believe it or not, I put it on my hand too. Because who doesn't want plump cheeks? So I always keep these tied together in a band because they do go together. And I like to keep them together. So now I got the colors right here, and I take my foundation, whatever foundation I use. This is Lancome. I do just a little dollop like that. And then I combined it all to where it has like a kind of a pinkish color to it. I put it right here. Do the same over here. And then I take my damp sponge and I pat it in. And that gives me my blush. If I feel like it's a little too dark, which I usually do, just not much, but a little bit. Gotta wipe the makeup off my hand. I take my diamond highlighter by Too Faced, and I just go over it in that area. And it kind of just highlights it and kind of diminishes the brightness a little bit. And really, I'm done. That's my look. I gotta take this out. And I've got the look. She's got the look. My Loki look. What do you guys think? Yes, no? But that's it for this live stream. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. And stay tuned for pictures on my Instagram. Bye, guys.